Hello and welcome to The Frame. We start this week with the City Council's decision on Tuesday, December 16th to reject a proposal that would have made the local legislative board a special permit granting authority for certain large-scale development projects within Framingham. The idea, which had been discussed across multiple meetings in recent months, would have given the City Council permit-granting power, similar to the Planning Board, for certain projects spanning at least 125,000 square feet, such as multifamily or mixed-use buildings. Those in favor believed having elected representatives on the City Council making these decisions would have connected residents more with the development process, while those against the idea worried it could result in outweighed influence for developers over City Council members. Regardless of the actual idea itself, District 4 City Councilor Michael Cannon called for the topic to be shelved until the new year, following the swearing-in of Mary Kate Feeney and John Stefanini onto the council. District 1 member Christine Long, though, believed that enough deliberation had already been carried out by community members and officials alike, enough discourse to make a decision on the idea.
I don't know that it changes whatever the vote would be, but I think that process is important rather than getting it in at the last minute at the last meeting of the term.
This isn't complicated, and I don't know what else that would come out of this if this gets continued again for another session for another year.
District 8 City Councilor Leslie White Harvey, who lost in her re-election bid to Stefanini last month, said the idea of delaying this decision to 2026 was quote-unquote disrespectful, considering she is still a member of the group. In any event, the motion to approve the proposal failed by a 5-5-1 vote. With that vote, the City Council will not be able to pick up the topic for another 2 years. December 23rd is the deadline for state residents to apply through the Massachusetts Health Connector to ensure that they have healthcare coverage for the turn of the new year. During a press event at the Brazilian American Center in Framingham this Tuesday, the 16th, local and state leaders stressed the importance of having a health insurance plan in place, as Health Connector officials noted that close to 3,500 people in Framingham do not have coverage. Brace is joined by the Edward M. Kennedy Community Health Center and the Alliance for Portuguese Speakers as locally based navigators for the Massachusetts Health Connector's open enrollment program. These groups aim to make the process to apply easier and more accessible, as they provide multilingual assistance and more resources to ensure that citizens are taking advantage of the insurance marketplace, while exploring the financial assistance that might be available to them. Massachusetts Health Connector Executive Director Audrey Gasteier explained decisions at the federal level, including the potential rejection to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies and possible federal tax credit cuts, could result in higher premiums on Massachusetts healthcare plans, though she pointed to state programs that could mitigate some of those effects.
It's important people don't just assume, oh, it's going to be higher cost, I can't afford it. Most people here in Massachusetts will see a more minor version of those increases than people will be seeing elsewhere.
More details on the open enrollment period can be found at mahealthconnector.org. Again, that's mahealthconnector.org. Once more, the deadline to apply through the Health Connector marketplace and to ensure coverage for the start of 2026 is December 23rd, though the open enrollment period as a whole will remain open through January 23rd. You can find out more information about that story and the other top stories we cover each week by visiting our website, www.theframe.news. There, we've got full written articles, feature pieces completed across the community, and a calendar filled with upcoming events in Framingham. Subscribe to our email newsletter, too, so that you're always up to date with our local news coverage. An update on the plan to develop a new elementary school on Framingham's south side now, as the city's public schools district has named the Vertex Companies as the owner's project manager for the pre-K through grade 5 project planned at the former Sisters of St. Joseph property on Bethany Road. The Framingham School Building Committee and the school district decided on the firm to oversee and advise the planning, design, work, and construction for the new school, which would replace Hemingway Elementary. Moving forward, Vertex will assist in updating a feasibility study for the project. Those findings will be presented to state officials in order to keep the plan eligible for grant funding. As of this November, the estimated opening date for the new Southside School is fall 2030. The Metro West Regional Transit Authority will benefit from grant dollars that have been allocated by Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey's administration. The state administration announced last Thursday, the 11th, that $10 million in total will be distributed to regional transit authorities across the Bay State in support of 16 projects through the Transit Connectivity Grant Program. MWRTA Administrator Jim Nee stated the dollars provided to the Metro West area will boost and expand the 495 connector, which links local buses with multiple different commuter rail train stations, including the one in Framingham. Next Thursday, of course, is Christmas, so a quick reminder of what you'll need to know for the rest of the holiday season. All post office locations will be closed on Christmas Day, along with New Year's Day for that matter, with regular hours resuming on those following Fridays. Post offices will be open on Christmas Eve, though service hours may vary, while collection boxes will be picked up. Regular and priority mail will be delivered as well on that day. The same stipulations go for New Year's Eve, too. Due to the holidays falling on Thursdays, trash and recycling in Framingham will also be on a one-day delayed schedule. Those pickups will take place on the following Fridays and Saturdays. Both real and artificial trees can be collected on the curb during specific pickup dates or brought to the city's recycling drop-off center on Mount Waite Avenue. Natural trees should be put outside for curbside collection by 7 a.m. on your collection day. Local library branches will close at noon on the 24th and at 5 p.m. on the 31st, while they'll be completely closed on Christmas and New Year's Day. Regular library hours will resume on the following Fridays after those holidays. As for the MWRTA, all fixed route, ADA, Catch Connect, and Dial a Ride services will be ending at 7:30 p.m. on both Christmas Eve as well as New Year's Eve, while none of those services will be carried out on Christmas Day or New Year's Day. And finally this week, a preview of our Frame by Frame segment, the final one of the calendar year. As we wind down 2025, the year that marked the 325th anniversary of Framingham's incorporation, we wanted to hear from various community members about where the community has been, where it stands now, and where they want their city to go moving forward. In this week's feature piece, we learn about the past, present, and future of Framingham. Let's take a look.
At any given moment, we're actually always at the intersection of past, present, and future, but it's so rare that we have the opportunity or the space to really think about what that means.
So what is your favorite past memory of Framingham?
Oh, I remember when Framingham was a town and we had town meeting. It created such an incredible sense of community.
We used to go to the concerts on the green when our daughter was little, camp out with our friends and play on the grass and listen to the music.
As an immigrant from Jamaica, my cherished moment in Framingham was experiencing snow for the very first time.
My favorite thing about Framingham now, I feel like our restaurant game has gotten a lot better.
The curbside composting pilot program.
All the changes with the downtown area, the revitalization.
Community.
The future. Continue the diversity.
More affordable housing.
I would love to see neighbors enjoying neighbors more than ever before.
As always, more frame-by-frame content can be found on our social media pages. Follow The Frame on Instagram at @FrameNews_, and search for us on Facebook. Subscribe to Access Framingham's channel on YouTube and hit the bell icon there to get a notification whenever new videos are published. Full Frame episodes are available for you to watch or listen to on Spotify as well. We encourage you to follow us there. That's all for this week's Framingham News in Focus. We're off next week for Christmas, so on behalf of our entire team, we hope you have a very happy holiday season. We'll be back in 2 weeks for our Year in Review episode. Until then, I'm Brendan Fitzpatrick. Take care.